Good evening, and welcome to band and welcome to Back to School Night. My name is Mr. Agatone. I'm the band director here. This is my 13th year in the district and my 11th year at East teaching band. So I'm going to share some things tonight that hopefully you'll find useful. I'll share my screen so you can still see me speaking. And we're going to start with my website. You can access this through the East webpage. Let's see. Each student will begin band each day by logging into Zoom day 1, 3, and 5. Now, if you are a 6th grader, you will only come in day 3 and 5 because you have advisory on day 1. I will be leading the students through music, through speech, and demonstration, but due to various internet speeds, students will have to be muted. Now, this has been done, it's worked well, and I've got a couple emails from parents asking, why is my child muted? And that's why, because of internet lag. Those little videos you see online of the Brady Bunch kind of style, where there's singers or instrumentalists playing, that takes hours and hours and hours to edit to make it look like that. That's not live. So that's how that works. Okay, the Google Classroom code is here, and the Zoom code is on Google Classroom. So the students, hopefully they know that by now. I'm sure they do. Lessons, we'll talk about that very briefly. Same as elementary school, or same as we've done in the middle school the past years. Marching band is to be determined. At this point, Halloween parades are canceled, cavalcade is canceled, there's no football games because middle school sports have also been canceled. So unfortunately, it doesn't look like there are many opportunities for the marching band students this year, which is a shame because the students really enjoy that. You're getting outside in the beautiful weather. It's my personal favorite thing as well. Playing at the Halloween parades, we get to play in front of thousands and thousands and thousands of people. It's pretty exciting. Jazz band, we were really on a roll last year. We had a really good group. We were just about to perform up at the Kutztown Jazz Fest, and that's a lot of fun, that group and that festival. But unfortunately, that was mid-March when the pandemic hit, so we were unable to do that. When jazz band starts up, we usually start in October, but it kind of depends on how things go. Just listen for updates. Performances, at the current moment, no performances are scheduled. Our first one for concert band would usually be the winter concert and then the holiday assemblies for the schools. And there's a couple pictures. So back to the lesson schedule. It looks like September, October, November. This is the first trimester. I think there's either 5 or 6 scheduled per lesson group. We expect you to come to 4 of them. Okay, we don't want to stress anyone out with, Now, if you can come to all of them, that's great. We'd love that. But if you can only come to 4 of them, that's perfectly fine, and you'll get your A for that. For example, here's September. We start during the 3rd cycle on day 2. I can't teach day 1 because I'm filled with general music classes. It looks like trumpets and French horns start us off. So if you're a 6th grade trumpet player, come period 3, and then 7 and 8 trumpets, 2 or 4. As you'll see, I give students a lot of time options. Here's a more filled up schedule. For example, 6th grade sax is period 8 or 9. So if you're struggling in math 8th, then come during the study hall 9th or something like that. If you can't make it, let me know. Again, between these 3 months, first trimester, need to make it to 4 of, I think there's 6 scheduled, make it to 4 of them to get the full credit. Okay, so those are lessons. They're starting very soon. Actually, by the time you see this video, they've probably already started. For most people, but not everyone. What else on here? East Jazz Ensemble, we just mentioned that. Stay tuned for updates about that. Band handbook. The one thing I'm going to talk about with this is it's here, and grading. So far, grading, you get points for showing up to band. 30 points a cycle just for showing up and having your instrument and your video on so I can see that you're playing and trying. So that is that grade, and the other grade is lesson attendance. So show up, try your best. That's all we ask, and come to the lessons. And that way you'll get the grade. Okay, moving on. Here is our Google Classroom. And has everything from little updates to classwork. I posted some of the songs we're doing. We're not doing all of them, but things that we're rehearsing here, and then when the students come back, my plan is to maybe try to go outside, either on a field or a tennis court. So we're playing outside. It's a little safer to do that, and the group will be split in half. So there'll be less people and easier to spread out. So here are some things, some music here for you. And how do we do it? So there's two ways to do it. They can either click on their part and read off their exact part as they normally would, or if they can read off the score, they can pick their part. For example, I'm going to play the baritone part here, and you'll see how we do band each day. Etc., etc. And that's a song we did in marching band, I believe, 2 or 3 years ago. We did that one. That was a fun one. So more information is coming about, when the students do a return, about things you need, whether it's a certain type of mask with a little slit in it. You can even just make them. Bell covers, again, some things for safety. We'll talk about that as things go on. I hope you found this informative, and I'm looking forward to meeting the students. I really enjoy interacting with all the students here. It's a little tough online, but if there's any questions you have, feel free to email me at magatone@boyertownasd.org. And I can't wait to seeing all the kids here and playing some great music. Enjoy back to school night.